The Bel Air. Where do I start? The ongoing project that will never end, as I have no idea where it's going. So this is her arriving on the trailer. The very first day. As you can see, there's a little nod to my previous country and Ace Cafe. I'd love to take this car to the Ace Cafe. Had a lot of help from a lot of friends. A little nod to one of those. That's some fairy dice supplied by Chuck Armstrong, Boeing engineer. And I got to say, mainly my buddy Kurt helped me with welding in new floor pans, which I could not have done without him. He's a welding genius. He's an ex-nuclear submarine engineer. And most of all, and last on the list, Mikey, local guy, great guy, helped me with all the electronics on this car, electrics, rewiring most of it, honestly, apart from the motor, which had already been put in by the previous owner. We'll go into the electrics later, because that's quite an episode all by itself, honestly. But the motor was already in here, and it's an L95 motor, which was also in Camaros and Corvettes. So it's a pretty powerful lump for this old car, and it actually pulls pretty well. The handling's obviously appalling. It's got the standard front wheels there, the old 60s through 70s Chevrolet rally wheels, but I actually replaced the rears with some centerline drag stuff and put some low profiles on there, and it kind of really looks pretty cool on that rear arch. I'm gonna possibly do the same on the front. We'll see. Like I said, it's an ongoing project. So now we're going to talk through the electrics. Everything's on right now. So we've got USB and charger up there. Main ignition is on, which then triggers the good old engine start. And then let's see, from the bottom up we've got interior lights, which is these fantastic glowing LED strips. They're phenomenal. $4 each. And then in the back we've got the pièce de résistance, the lit up blue V's. They're pretty cool through that perspex, so it's kind of funky. Outside we have standard main beam and headlights, but the side lights have been replaced with what was a reverse light LED for a truck, and it's actually got capability for indicators as well, albeit that they'd be red at the front, which would be highly illegal. So we opted for something else. Meantime, move to the back of the vehicle, we've got these crazy lights in the wings, and then the standard tail lights, 2 on the body, 2 on the trunk, and there's those blue lights in the back there. So let's just close this down if we can, get full effect. So there's the tail lights, or blinkers as the Americans like to call them. So that's on the stem there. You got hazard lights as well, and they flash both the tail lights on top of the existing light at the brighter angle. In fact, if we turn those off, you'll see the full effect. Yeah, so now And then these amazing lights at the front, which I actually got on Amazon in the end, but very Audi-esque. They're pretty funky, aren't they? Pretty cool. So that's all the electrics. I won't entertain you with the ship horn because it's so loud. We'll get in trouble.